today we get to learn how to put our trombones together. Let's go. Welcome to Mrs. Heisentrite's office. I know it's not very colorful. Be very careful when you're getting ready to take your trombone out, okay? This thing is big and crazy long, and if you don't open your case up the right way, you're gonna drop it all over the floor, and then your slide is gonna get bent, and you're not gonna be able to move, and you're not gonna be able to play, and it's gonna be horrible, okay? So let's take care of this guy. First things first, make sure that your case is facing upward, okay? Now I can cheat. You see, I have this big like red like sticker thing on it. That is the top of my case, so I can cheat, and I know that that's the top of my case, right? Let's get into our case. Yeah. Open her up. Oh, here it is. Now you'll see I have this big crazy orange towel in here, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But if you have that, you can put that off to the side, because here's the trombone. Let's go over first what's in here. I'll teach you how to put it together before we play, okay? Inside, you might have like a little tube of what we call slide cream. This is gonna help your slide move more easily for you, okay? It might be slide cream, it might be slide oil, it might be, you know, in a different container. That's all good, okay? Maybe like in a little flip top thing. That's okay. It's all the same, okay? So you have slide cream here. You have your mouthpiece. This is where all the goods come from, okay? If you can make a noise on your mouthpiece, you can make a noise on your trombone. This is just the microphone for you, okay? You have to be very careful with this, because even though it's metal and it's strong, if you drop it, you're gonna bend it, okay? The little hole down there, if it's not perfectly like circular and round, it's not gonna fit inside your trombone the right way, okay? So you have to be super careful not to drop these or let them fall out of your instrument magically, okay? Up next, we have your slide. Up here, there should be a little part of your trombone that's gonna twist like this, okay? Do you see that? That's your slide lock. If you tighten it down, it's tight and your slide doesn't wanna move. When you lefty-loosey and undo your slide lock, all of a sudden you can move your trombone. While we put our trombone together, let's keep it locked so that it doesn't move on us, okay? That's our slide. And then the big portion is what we call the bell, okay? This is where the hole is. That's where all your sound comes out. It's a big bell because you guys make a big sound, okay? It's fun, trust me. Here's what we're gonna do, okay? I'm gonna stand up so you can kind of see some of this. All right, I'll put my case away. I'm ready to go. You might see at the bottom, like down at the loop of your slide, this little like rubber bumper down here. That's the very, very bottom, okay? And then you'll also see there's this spring-loaded key down here. This is called your water key. Some of you might call it a spit valve. I know them both ways, but really, there's no spit coming out of your trombone. It's not like you're like and spitting into your trombone. That's not what we do. If you imagine like a cold car window, and you're like, and you blow onto it, get it real foggy, you'll notice that water will condensate. That's what happens on the inside of every single instrument, okay? So it's not really a spit valve, it's a water key, okay? This is what we're going to put on the ground. Again, I'm gonna do mine up on my desk so you can see it, but I want you to put the bumper on the ground, okay? You'll see there's two prongs at the very top of your slide, right? One is a little bit longer, one is shorter, okay? The longer portion, I want you to face towards you, like this, okay? This is the longer part, it's towards me. My bumper's on the ground, okay? Now, on your bell, the teeny tiny hole up here, that's what's gonna screw into your slide now, okay? We're gonna put those together just like that, and I want you to create like a 90-degree angle, okay? When you hold your trombone up, your trombone is gonna go over the left side of your body, okay? So, if you're looking down at your trombone, it should look like that, okay? This is the empty hole. Here's the end of your bell, the round portion of your bell. Now, we can screw those two pieces together. Screw. You gotta be nice and tight. Like I said, create that little L. Now, when you sit down, you should be able to hold your trombone roughly and make sure that the bell, the big hole, is over your left shoulder. Is that what you're doing? I like it, I like it. I'm gonna bring you in a little closer, okay? Because the hand position for trombone is kind of tricky, okay? So this is what it's gonna end up looking like, okay? You see all the different like sides of that? That's what we're gonna end up looking like. Now, you'll see I got my trombone set up. It's over my left shoulder. Excellent, we're ready to go, okay? I'm gonna take my hand, okay? My last 3 fingers. Make sure that they're like shoved together. They're gonna go right in between these 2 braces and they're gonna hold just like that, okay? Now, here's my thumb back here. I'm gonna wrap it around and I'm gonna hold, okay? So my whole like fist besides my pointer finger is holding onto my trombone. I got pretty good control, but that pointer finger now, you're gonna reach towards what will be your mouthpiece, okay? That's what you're gonna do. That's how you're gonna hold your trombone, okay? We don't hold it like this, way up here. We don't hold it like this, way down here. That's what we do right in here, okay? Just like that. You could pinch these if you want. I tend to do that, I think. There we go, all right? Now, let's take your mouthpiece. Mouthpiece is really, really simple, okay, guys? If my bumper's on the ground, I'm gonna take your mouthpiece. The only hole left, the little small hole, small part of the mouthpiece. Boop. That's all you have to do. Do you need to see it again? It's not hard. Are you ready? Mouthpiece, trombone. Boop. That's all you have to do. I'm not, you know, smacking it in there. Ooh, yeah, that almost got stuck just doing that. If you whack on this and like try to screw it in there, you're gonna get it stuck, and then I have to use like my special tool, my mouthpiece puller, to get it unstuck, okay? So don't wail on your mouthpiece to get it in there. If it's dropped in just like that, that's perfect. In order to make a trombone sound, you're gonna do what we call buzzing, okay? Trumpets do this, tubas do this, baritones, French horns, all those brass instruments buzz when they create their sound, okay? What you have to think about, and this is gonna end up going right into your mouthpiece, but you really have to focus on your lips first, okay? So what I want you to try to do, try to say the word mom, okay? So say mom, 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 mom. This time, when you say mom, freeze on that very last M. Mom, mom, right? That's what your lips are gonna look like, mom. The pink parts of your lips are gonna be like sucked in towards like the inside of your mouth, mom. Now, if you imagine a guy with like a big handlebar mustache, right? You're gonna use what I call your handlebar mustache muscles, okay? So all of these muscles are on the side of your lips, okay? You're gonna say your word mom and then tighten those up and you'll see it. Ready? Mom. Mom. But nice and tight, right? Nice and tight. When you take a breath, you're going to say the word mom, you tighten up your handlebar, and then the very, very middle of the pink part of your lips, that's what's gonna try to buzz, okay? You gotta push air out of that. So it should kind of be like this. Mom, mom. You can buzz without an instrument, okay? Now when I buzz into my instrument, that's what gets real, real cool, okay? So I'm holding my trombone, I'm pointing at my mouthpiece. Now I can actually touch it. You might not be able to touch it right now, but that's okay. With my right hand now, you gotta undo your slide lock, okay? The second little brace, that's the one that should move, okay? So like you're eating a teeny tiny little sandwich, these 2 fingers only, boop, grab onto your slide, okay? Now, again, your trombone is over your left hand shoulder. Go through that whole mom, handlebar mustache muscles and try to make that noise into your trombone, okay? Your trombone is gonna go boom, right on the very center of that formation that you're making with your mouth. Mom, mom. I can do it. Now if I continuously tighten and tighten and tighten my lip muscles, I could play higher and higher and higher. I can play real high and I can play real low. The looser I keep my lips, the lower I can play. The tighter I keep my lips, the higher I can play. sorry. I always miss playing trombone. So, let's get cracking, okay? When we put our instrument away, it's just like a big puzzle. Because you put your mouthpiece in last, that's gonna be the first thing to come out, okay? So let's reset and I'll show you how to put your instrument away. So boom, here's my mouthpiece. I took it out, right? I have a little like safe area for my mouthpiece to go right in my case, okay? I got like this little sneak attack guy, little pocket right there. And it's got a little spot just for my mouthpiece, okay? Now my slide cream, I'm gonna show you guys a different video of this, like how to put the slide cream on, okay? So make sure that if you ever feel like your slide isn't working properly, let's start there, but you gotta go find the video first, okay? But I'm gonna put this away for now. And then again, if you look at my case, it's just like a big puzzle. Before you're done, you take your mouthpiece out, okay? You're gonna have, maybe you need a buddy. Maybe you can do it with one arm, okay? You're gonna reach all the way down. You are gonna press your water key, okay? So press that guy open, and then without a mouthpiece, what I usually use my orange towel for, I set it on the ground, so I'm not getting the floor all gross and watery. You know, so I don't want anybody to slip. You hold that open, press and hold, press and hold. You're gonna put your mouth over the, like where your mouthpiece was, and you're gonna blow hard to get all that extra water out. All right, that's how you know that your trombone is clean. If you don't do that, all that water that you created from playing and playing is just gonna sit in there. And just like anything, if you put this nice, warm, wet trombone away in a nice, dark, warm case, mold is gonna grow. Because you play a brass instrument, we don't always clean the inside of it as often as we do some of the other woodwinds. So you must, every time, even if it's for a little bit. You know, I played like 6 notes right there. I still emptied out my trombone, okay? That's why I use my towel, so that I'm not getting the floor all gross too. So now, you're gonna make sure that your slide lock is on. That's not going anywhere, keep it safe. Unscrew both pieces. I'm gonna take them apart. And then put them back in your case just like a puzzle. That one goes away. Mine has like a little snap where I know it's in. And then again, just like a puzzle, you gotta figure out how to put your slide away. And we'll keep that all safe. If you have a little washcloth or a towel like I do, I usually fold it up nice and neat. I lay it just across my trombone, so I'm making sure I keep it all protected. And then make sure that you clip your case up. I've had so many kids with brand new trombones, like had to take them out of the plastic new trombones, have never felt the air around them trombones. They forgot to clip up their case and left, you know, to pick up their case to leave for band, and their whole brand new sparkly trombone just fell out onto the ground. Okay. Dings and bells and slides are all bent up. They can't move anymore. You gotta make sure that you keep it safe, okay? It's not, you know, a small little song flute anymore. You have to be a lot more careful with these, all right? So let's get out our book. Let's start playing some stuff.